I thought all my white trash friends were hella rich because they always had car parts all over their backyard. And I'm like, you guys have so many, like,
I thought it was tight.
partial cars and full cars. And then they had the coolest garages with like hot babes in bikinis inside like posters. And I'm like, I wish my dad was like that.
Welcome back to Careful Boys. We have with us Mr. Jared Feather. Woohoo! Now, this might be a very personal question, but does anybody have any relatives that your family has cut off?
Nope. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You said no.
Show the outtake.
That's a funny in-joke. Yeah. There's no way you don't. You do? Why is that fortunately?
Fortunately? Oh,
You're asking me like I...
Why is it a good fortune?
Good fortune. What the hell? What is this going?
You know when you have family members, right? And you just like are like, why are we still family with this fuck?
Oh, they were like bad for the... What were they doing so wrong?
Well, for one, it was my dad.
Oh!
That was a good one, but he left. But then it's also a lot of the family members just stopped talking to him.
Oh!
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
So he didn't just leave, he was like...
He abandoned the family, and they're like,
Yeah.
you know what? We're not going to talk to you.
Yeah, but then they tried to keep like friends with him and whatever, but he was the one that's like, I don't want to talk to you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then another one.
So before your pops left, the whole family and the next level of family, they all already didn't like him that much?
They were actually trying to reach out and bring the family back together.
Oh.
But then the way he reacted, they were like, well, fuck you then.
How did he react?
Like, I don't want anything to do with you.
Damn.
That's also why I thought he didn't want to talk to me. Then, like, 10 plus years later, I talked to him and he goes, no, like, I actually wanted a relationship with you. I didn't want to talk to them.
Sounds like he tried real hard to have a relationship.
Yeah.
Tried his ass off.
He was working so hard for it, dude.
Yeah. He's really working overtime on it.
Well, to his defense, when he did try to call me, I said, if you come over here, I'm going to fuck you up with my friends. Fuck
Fair.
you, I don't want to talk to you. So he respected that.
Fair.
Okay.
Wait, he didn't know you were playing hard to get?
I know, right?
How old were you when you said that?
I wanted you to come over.
I was maybe 14.
Been there.
So like a year later?
14 or 15. Yeah.
Damn.
Because I think at that age, you have teenage rage. And you think you're a man because you're in a gang and you're just like, I have friends with guns, you know? So you're like, you come back here and test me, man. And then in my mind, I'm thinking it's such a manly thing to do is jump him with my friends as a threat instead of me fighting his ass because I'm still probably too scrawny to fight his ass, right? But I'm like threatening him. Yeah, you see what the fucking happened. But he didn't even remember.
All he wanted to do was visit you.
Dude, he doesn't even remember that I threatened him. He's so delusional.
Wow. Yeah. Maybe he didn't see it as a threat because you're such a wimp.
I know. He's like, bitch.
Joe playing make-believe.
Yeah.
So then once again, I guess he didn't try very hard.
Nope.
Yeah.
A son plays hard to get. You got to go, no, wait. Right?
Yeah,
you got to do that.
Yeah.
Someplace hard to get. You said you had some people in your family that were like that?
Yeah, my dad and his oldest brother, they didn't get along. So originally, when I first went to go live with my dad, he introduced me, because my dad's family is like huge. It's spread apart. There's 7 kids. So they're all in different phases of like immigration. There's my dad and his closest brother. They've been in America for like over 20 years. Then they slowly bring one over like through that whole sponsorship program. So when I was in high school, he sponsored his oldest brother to come. And there's probably maybe like 30-year difference because there's like 7 siblings.
30 years.
There's a 30-year difference between him and his oldest brother.
Damn.
He comes in, and I think he kind of like gives him like the lay of the land. Like, don't sign up for this, don't sign up for this, whatever. Like, this is what this program does or whatever. Or if you are going to do this, then sign up for it this way. And then I guess they had some sort of agreement. But for me, everything I hear is just from like hearsay, right? Like, I don't know what they really talked about. And I remember one day coming home, and I just hear my dad and his brother like yelling at each other. Cantonese.
Like that?
Yeah, like that. It sounds just like that. And they're going crazy. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? And apparently some sort of either social security program or whatever program or medical program, I don't know what it is. He put my dad's name down, I think, as a sponsor or as a co-signer or something. and it was gonna be where now my dad's liable if anything happens.
Oh, right.
So if something goes haywire, my dad would be on the hook for like 200 or 250K or some shit like that. And pretty much from that point on, he kicked them out of the house. So we were all living together in the same house. He kicked them out of the house, and from that point all the way until my grandpa passed away, they never talked. And even after he passed away, and even until my dad passed away, no one talked. So after he kicked them out, during any family event, they would just be standing on opposite sides of stuff. Like even at my grandpa's funeral, they're on opposite sides. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. It's something that big they couldn't work out.
Yeah, over 250 grand.
Yeah, over 250, right?
And that's co-signing for your family members. Wild shit.
That's like two.
I'm riding with your dad on this one. That's crazy.
But it wasn't like, it was 250 and possible liability damages. It wasn't like 250 straight up, right?
Yeah, that part I don't know. But I think the way my dad viewed it was like, if I brought you here to help you, I'm also trying to set up my own like treasure chest for my family. How dare you jeopardize what I did after I did what to help you? That's how.
Yeah.
That's how he viewed it. And then I think from him, the oldest brother might have been like, well, you're my brother, you're supposed to take care of me. Or I don't know if he had or didn't have cancer or something. I don't know. It's just, it gets muddy, you know? And then you have like sibling childhood, like
Whatever the dynamic was, yeah.
I'm not keen to.
Like my dad said, but my dad said.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
this, man.
yeah.
So I'm just like, fuck, that's crazy.
Remember when you didn't share the fireworks in Chinese New Year? And it's like they're bringing up old shit.
Yeah, we cut the moon cake. You had the bigger piece.
Yeah. You're selfish. Damn.
That's the problem. Nobody forgives each other. They just hold on to it.
Yeah.
You have anything like that?
I have like personal people that I've cut off. My family, see the way white trash culture works, right?
They stay together no matter
we go.
what.
We latch on to the problem and we think we can change the issue, but really we're just running from other bullshit. So anytime there's a fucking family member who's crazy addicted to every drug in the world, you're always trying to find a place for them to stay. You're always like, oh, well, you know, one day they'll get better, this and that. So you never cut anybody off. You just go down on the fucking ship with them. But so that's why I say personally, like I've had to do that. But
Yeah.
my family would never cut somebody off, I don't think.
Wow, no matter what's happening.
I really don't think so.
Because family is supposed to stick together no matter what.
Like the way I look at it is like, you have relatives and you have family, and blood doesn't really decide who that is. And it's just like, you know, I've done some stupid shit for my relatives, like my sister, drug addict and all that stuff, bailed out of jail multiple times. Like, I think I might have said this story already, but the night before my master's degree's finals, I drove home 4 hours because my mom was crying. She would always have these seizures when she gets too stressed because she had brain tumor and stuff. And I just didn't want her to die. So I drove 4 hours home, bailed my sister out of jail after collecting like $5,000 to get her out. Luckily, I was like gambling at the time, and I had like cash laying around.
Sweet.
And bailed her out, took her to my mom's house, drove 4 hours back, no sleep, took my test on no sleep, and just like, you know, I passed obviously, but still it was crazy stress. Like, and I've done that like 4 or 5 times. And I bought her a house. I almost got into a lawsuit because of that, because she's an idiot and like all kinds of shit. And I
Sister?
yeah, like the doctor or her medical, whatever, who the fuck to talk to, they wanted her to sue me because she put her hand through a glass door that was on the property that I purchased for her to stay in for a while so she could get on her 2 feet. And it cut her, and I didn't have insurance on the property just yet. So that process was still in motion. And they said, well, it wasn't insurance. We should get your brother for money. Crazy shit like
What the hell?
I know, man, like crazy shit.
What the fuck? Who recommends a person to sue their sibling?
Well, she, you know, she's a fucking drug addict, so I'm sure she thought about it. But it didn't happen, thankfully. But, you know, we have 10 family members like that. And like similar story with like the dad and everything. I met him when I was 14. We did like the cotton swab test. I just wanted to know who my dad was, find him, whatever. I was the result of like a double affair. I'm sure they were fucking to like Leonard Skinner in the back of a truck in the parking lot. That's my idea of my conception. And so I just wanted to know who he was. I knew his name. He had 7 kids. My mom had 7 kids.
Wow.
He came down with all of his kids when I was 14. We were off playing. And I found out later on that he basically was threatening my mom to take me away from unsuitable living conditions. So I cut him off. You know, I didn't know the fucking guy. You're not my family. I cut him off immediately. But that's just a personal thing that I did. So family-wise, fuck no. White trash people don't do that shit, I don't think. Maybe there's some stories of people doing that, but my family sure the fuck hasn't. And anytime there's a problem, it becomes everybody's fucking problem, and that is some shit.
That's pretty true for me too, as a white trash person as well.
There's 2 white trash people that are.
Finally, usually it's one guy in here. So for me, it was my Aunt Lori is a shit talking ass bitch.
Fuck you.
Yeah, and
that all right?
I basically caught.
I hope she watches it.
My uncle heard that she was a shit talking ass bitch talking about my parents, and then I heard that from my uncle, and I instantly grabbed my phone and I texted this bitch like 4 paragraphs about like, fuck you, who talks shit on their family like that behind their backs too. You're too much of a pussy to say it to anybody's face. And I was like, oh, fuck you. And I did a little dig at like how she asked my grandma for money to pay for her flight to come see my grandma who was like not doing good. I'm like, who does that even? Like, let's talk shit about you for once. Like, that's what I'm thinking about you, right? So just to hit her hard, right? And then my family went berserk about it. Like,
Got mad at you for doing
me, yeah, for doing it. And my dad was like, I'll never forget. My dad pulls me aside, not exactly, because I was like with Nikki at the Cheesecake Factory. And he's like, you just ruined your mom's relationship with her sister. And I'm like, she doesn't have a relationship with her sister, Dad, because if you've been paying attention, ever since we were kids, every time we ever hung out with her, Mom would leave there crying because Aunt Lori was just digging on her the whole time.
Damn, that sucks.
She's not a good sister. And I'm sick of all this bullshit in my family where they always go, we got to keep the peace. It doesn't matter what they do, we got to keep the peace. So I'm like, so the war is at home. The war is in our walls, but the peace is outside.
Yep.
That must be real nice. So I'm not going to live my life like that. So I brought the war to them.
Yep.
And eventually she was able to show her true colors within a couple of years. And then my parents realized that I was right about it. Did I get an apology? Not really. So I just dig them every time I see them. I remind, oh yeah, wasn't I right about that whole thing? I'm like, yeah. It's like that. So.
And then cut them off.
I cut her off, and then every time I see her at any family thing, I don't stone cold don't talk to her. I'll hug people around her, like literally just in her.
Wow, satellite hugs.
Oh yeah, dude. So there's no love there.
This is so cool. Just listening to white people's family style.
Fucked up shit, bro.
Why? Because you feel not so different? Do you know it's not a white thing? We're all fucking trash of our race.
Hey, let's fucking go, dog.
I didn't believe Steve was white trash until he showed me a satellite view of his backyard.
And it looks like the junkyards.
It's
Double wide trailer.
double white trailer.
My man.
In the front, where so you're like sitting in like the living room, and then you open the windows, and there's a double white trailer.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and there's a junkyard with everyone's old cars back there.
Is there train tracks by your?
No.
No, he won.
Do you live in a town with a prison?
What's that?
A town with a prison?
Say it again.
A town with a prison.
Yes. But
They know if they break out, they'll just kill the white
real
trash
quickly
people.
too, like everyone who ever lived around my family, they would all complain because we're the family that's lowering everyone's property value. Overgrown property, junkyard.
That's unity right there.
We're always like, you guys are the assholes. Like, we don't want no HOA. Like, we're like, you're the asshole.
You're letting yourselves be governed.
How many storage units have you had repoed or what?
Not repo, but we had storage units on the property.
Have you lost whole contents?
Bro, I lost a fucking 1,500 card pack of Pokemon cards.
Are we the same person?
I was so, because I was working 3 jobs in college when my mom let the shit go up in flames, and I was like, I would have fucking bought it back. That shit's worth millions right now. Some kid is happy as fuck.
Imagine where that went.
I know, man. Some white trash family in Missouri. Hey.
Damn.
Dude. My Pokemon cards got stolen from our storage container
Fucked up, man.
by one of my white trash cousins.
Probably.
The funny thing is,
Who
I
does
thought all my white trash friends were hella rich because they always had car parts all over their backyard, and I'm like, you guys have so many like partial cars and full cars, and then they had the coolest garages with like hot babes in bikinis inside like posters, and I'm like, I wish my dad was like that.
I wish we had a bunch of extra
That's
dad
wearing
sons.
suits and fucking doing classical music, and we're going to church. How lame.
It did look so much cool.
And their dads don't beat their ass. They give them alcohol.
Nice.
And they beat their ass, and they forget about
And then
it.
they beat their ass, yeah.
I didn't get my ass beat at least.
You know, I had stepdad, so.
Oh yeah.
I guess white people had trouble too, huh?
That's stupid.
The internet's really portraying white people always like they had it good for the longest time.
It's because he did. He had a freaking amazing life.
I had a great life.
He had parents that love though.
The way we make up for that is, well, your skin colors, so you had more opportunities. Okay.
Yeah, but that's what they was portraying. But you know, if we listen to these white trash stories, it's the same as anybody else.
Years, because Bart used to say shit like, "We're in here," and he's like, "Well, but as Asian parents, like we're looking for like good schools around us," and I'm like, "That's every fucking parent."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We're trying to make you mad.
Oh, I love it.
Wow, that's good.
Good shit.
That was good shit. That was awesome.
Hey, does anybody in your family are they hoarders?
Oh God.
That's me too.
Is that
My mom like
default?
collects these little fucking angels and shit. I'm like, can't even lay on the couch.
Me too. My mom collects wooden
That's why I
angels.
thought white people were rich.
What the hell is this?
They're like wood carved angels. She's like obsessed with them. I'm not kidding.
The porcelain ones, which are terrifying.
Like Precious Moments, like those ones with the anime eyes.
No.
back
There's
in-
They're more kitschy. More kitschy.
Oh, scarier.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
like antique roadshow kind.
Yeah. Some look like dildos though. Oddly, strangely, honestly.
it's on purpose.